Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm Robin at Jack.c, and we are playing some more Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, the fourth entry in the 5, 6, 7 entry long franchise. How is everybody? Hi, AJ. Good to see you. Where we last left off, we were playing as, I believe. Dude, I don't remember who we were playing as. I'm sorry. Misaki, Unfortunately, I thought I was right. And, didn't have confidence. And so I may as well have been wrong. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. I figured out what my problem was. So now, we're just gonna hop right in. Let's reach out. Child's drawing. A child's crayon drawing. Picture of a clock. I think I've seen this somewhere. Oh, actually, it's in the entryway. Just outside. Hi, Judge. Time for deadly daguerreotype. Oh, gee. Found it. The old-fashioned clock shows the phases of the moon on its face. There are scratch marks near its feet where something has been erased. I feel a strong presence. Something might show up if I take a photo. This camera is supposed to have strange powers. And thank you for the redemption. Alright. There we go. 8395. I guess I'm gonna write that down. Excellent. Okay, so we've got note-taking. I'm sleepy but good, saw an excellent movie, and now I'm drawing. Ooh, hell yes. I can take a guess as to what movie, but what movie? Is it the one people are screaming and hollering about while everybody waits for the Barbie movie? Try putting the code into the panel. Thank you. And thank you for jotting that down. Hi, Kat. Welcome. Spider Boy's big new cinema? Hell yeah. I've heard nothing but great things. The thing I hear most is, they haven't done it again. They did it better. Oh, hi. Did you move? Aw, that didn't count. Oh well. Yeah, seems about right. Closed and open. Must be a combination lock. Ah. I kind of like the way this is set up. D-pad lets you move between the knobs, shoulder buttons let you move the dial. Ooh. The door to 2F Ward corridor has been opened. Okay. Not your plaything, Misaki. Alright, we can now just go straight through the doorway over there. Hey, boo! Oh. Oh, it's a fight. Okay. Dang. Okay, couldn't quite get that. It's fine. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Boop. Starting off strong. Well, cool. Okay, that was nasty, but we did it. Found more ways to flex the visuals. I shan't say more. I mean, I haven't been to a theater since Sonic. The first Sonic movie. So, maybe it's time. I always knew it would be something I would end up doing. There's a smudge, making the writing unclear and hard to read. Fair. Okay, we've got a couple of doors here. Doorknob is rotted off, making it impossible to open. Ooh, room 203. Is that Monica's voice? Locked. Okay. Oh, I just love the terrifying noises. Love it. Here comes the specter. Oh, it's a twofer. What's gonna happen? Nope. Frick off! Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Dang. Gotta love a twofer. Oh, did I get both of them? No, there's no way, right? Got both of them. Killed it. I hardly know her. Very good. Okay, we learned our lesson from last time. We took a picture of the doorknob. Something has appeared in the photo. A room with books. Well, let's take a look at our map then. So, Wizard Moon, Orchid Moon, looks like a lot of these rooms may satisfy, but also Museum Archive. Oh, this is perfect. So we can go back the way we came, go through the Osso Museum, and there we go. But while we're at it, let's find some items. Gonna reach out and nothing's gonna hurt me. Female patient suicide note. The fact that you're reading this means I am no longer in this world. I'm the last living member of my family. My mother died giving birth to me, and fate saw to it that both my father and brother met with fatal accidents. The memory of my family and the guilt of being the only one left alive was what kept me going. Now the sickness is taking even those small comforts away from me. My memory is the only place where my family still lives, yet there is nothing I can do to stop this thing from getting inside me and killing them all over again. I can't stand it any longer. I remain alive as the people inside me are killed, and the most frightening thing of all is the thought that before long I won't even be aware of what is happening to me. I lose everything, yet I feel nothing. My family faces death after death, yet I feel nothing. That's why I am choosing to leave this world while I have what little memory remains inside me, while I am still me. Yeah, Richard, come. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying I get it. The memory of her family is the one thing that was keeping her afloat. And I can't blame her for that. That was incredibly rough, and I feel like for her that's I feel like for her that's a Like, she was trying to grow, she was trying to move on. And I guess maybe the trauma of them dying just was too much for her to bear. But of course, shenanigans are always afoot. There's always a chance that, something is forcing people. Oh. I thought I felt a vibration, but I didn't. My memories of playing Crash Bandicoot Warped on the PS1. They're all I have left. God. Is it gonna spook me up? It's like, the thing is, I've known people with Alzheimer's. I've known people with dementia, and that can be scary as hell. Let's see. I think for now, we're going to... Oh, first. I can't open it! First, we're going to head back the way we came. Go down. Into the entry hall. Move on. How are the rest of y'all doing? AJ's already told me his story and told me about the spiders. How about y'all? Matt and Judge. Anyone else who happens to be lurking and wants to chat it up? I myself am doing pretty well, all told. Hi! There you go. I guess we're gonna fight her later. I remember 2 or so years ago when I ended up playing like 3 games in a row that all dealt with dementia, and all I could think of was, are you doing alright, indie games? I mean, AAA is going through a whole bunch of people becoming fathers and then making their games entirely about that, so the answer is no. No one in game development is ever truly okay. Let's see. Don't touch me. Ooh. Kentucky Route Zero, Firewatch. I think the third one. It's a memory towards the origin of a soul. Oh. Doll's curse has been lifted. Huh. Something is lying next to the doll. Okay, I didn't know this was a thing. These dolls in red kimono are called Hozuki dolls and are a tradition of the Rogetsu Islands. Their origins is not known for certain, but they are said by some to have originated as dolls made by parents in memory of their deceased children. On some islands in the area, the dolls are said to be unlucky, but here on Rogetsu Isle, they are placed in various different locations in order to ward off evil spirits. Okay. Hey, boo. Okay, we're just gonna run real quick. You missed. Ooh, that would have been good, but it didn't happen. There you are. Well, why did I do that? No. There we go. Frame perfect. Try me again. See what happens. Oh no. Okay. Overkill. I still need to play Kentucky Route Zero. I loved Firewatch. I'll figure out what the third one is. All right, so we were. I think maybe we did what we needed to. We just need to grab the item. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Thank you. Fatal frame overkill. It's not just good, it's fucking delicious. Well, that's just great. Oh, more items. Okay. Yeah. Firewatch is great. I genuinely really adore that game. And I do recommend it to anyone who likes a good roam about where you can just sort of pick how you want to do things. Ooh, okay, so we've got pushes back ghosts when they're hit. Ooh, and we can upgrade our stun now. Not going to, because I want to hold out. You'll blossom too. Woman standing by masks. Oh, her face is gone. Hey, you mind if I just... Okay. You're gone. Don't touch me, don't touch me. Black mask fragment. A document about masks. Here's a Playdate spin-off. Oh my god. I got yet another notification that, yes, my Playdate is eventually coming. Her face is gone, but her fit is kind of rocking. You don't need to serve face, okay? There are plenty of other things you can serve. A Kagura festival is held on this island on the day of the lunar eclipse. On that day, they say that all living souls tend towards the underworld, and that the souls of the dead return from there. Since the moon symbolizes the soul here, the eclipse must be thought of as the consumption of the soul. I have read that the Rogetsu Kagura used to be performed using a mask called the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. They said the thing! The document I read was very old and fragmented, but I ascertained from it that this black mask was said to have brought to the island a disaster known as the Day of Tranquility. Because that's... well, okay, in the right context, that is a terrifying day. I asked the head of the island about this, but he told me with a fearful look on his face that no such thing ever existed. It seems this Mask of the Lunar Eclipse is something of a taboo subject in here. From what I have discovered, the mask is a dangerous artifact, but still, I wish I could have had the chance to take a look at it with my own eyes. It would have been a great help in my investigation into the spirit world. Well, hi, Crow. Thank you for the redemption. And you know what? It's time for a quick change. Forest burns up in smoke. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. I kind of would love to do, like, a little Playdate stream through. But, I don't know. It would be a weird one. Hi, Aleph, and thank you. Thank you for the sub. I wouldn't be surprised if this game had an unlockable Catgirl and or maid outfit. Most likely, there's a bunch of DLC costumes as well. And I'm kind of feeling my way through to decide if I want to pick it up. But for the most part, I'm just letting it ride. Oh, hi there. Ah, girl fall down. Oh! Girl looking down from stairs. So wait, did this girl push the other one down? Oh, that happened before. Here, a long time ago. Ooh, cool. Which case, yes. Maybe that is a good idea. Okay, okay. Let's go check out what the deal is. Oh, hi there. Oh, you're just gonna be upsetting. Okay, now that you're dead, well, again. Hello? Hmm. Well, that doesn't require any further investigation. Let's move on. Girl at the bottom's fine. She's just resting. She had a little, like, she took a little trip. And she had some jet lag about it. It's fine. I love that this game is rated T for teen. I just feel like the ESRB doesn't know what the fuck it's on about. Sometimes. Oh. Type 61 film. Look like crayon drawings done by a small child. Well, yeah, this probably is a children's room. At the very least, the room of a specific child. Reach out and touch ghost. Madoka's diary. Hey, so Madoka was the one who lived in here. At nighttime, I know it's time for bed, but I get scared and I can't sleep. I get scared because when it gets dark, I see my face in the window. When I see my face in the window, my face is all wrong. My eyes are wobbly, my nose is bendy, my mouth is twisty. Inside, my head gets all twisty too. I want to forget about Ayako and all the other bad things, but instead, the good parts go away. Hope tonight I can sleep well. Now, just so we can catch up on what's been happening, let's go into our files. So when we started, we played as Madoka, and we were searching for Misaki, I believe, who we are now playing. And then in phase 1, we played as Ruki? I forget. But these 5, like, alongside Marie and Tomoe, these 5 girls are connected by this island. And as we are finding out, let's see, not this one, but where can we find it? Right, here we go. So we've got Madoka, we have Iori Aiba, who we don't know much about, Yoriko Sonohara, Kazuto Amaki, and Ayako, the mean one. But we're not seeing a lot of the names that we're familiar with here, which is interesting. Let's see. Yeah, Ruka. There we go. You were right the first time. Don't touch me. Letter to Madoka. Madoka is the one who is definitely dead, like 100%, absolutely 1000% deceased. I feel like these should all be introduced with Yakuza-style intros. Although I do love Fatal Frame embracing the very anime death of pushed down about 6 feet of stairs. You can get away with a lot of stuff if you got ghosts that can't bleed or have gore. Yeah, I guess that's true. They're already dead, so we're just talking about it. My darling Madoka, how are you? Did you choose a name for your new pet canary? He's going to be a lovely little friend for you. I'm sorry I can't visit you more often. Even when I'm not there, Madoka, you know I'm always thinking of you. I'll bring you some crayons next time I visit, okay? I know how much you enjoy drawing, so I'm sure you'll like them. The doctors say that doing the things you like to do is good for you. It helps you fight your sickness and get better. So, make sure you draw lots of pictures. I know it's scary when you can't remember things you want to remember, but don't forget, Madoka. You're at Tsukimori. You know that the Tsuki in our name means moon, don't you? That means the moon protects us, keeps us safe. So don't worry, Madoka. Do what Dr. Haibara says. Behave yourself and be a good girl. I'll visit you again very soon. Mommy. So that didn't happen. Oh, hey. Reach out and get grabbed. The measure upgrade. Huh. Okay, you can evade a ghost attack by pressing A at the right time. Okay. Measure shows the hit points for ghosts. Well, it's already equipped, so that's great. That's wonderful. Looks like we still got some items around, so we want to make sure that we clean up as best we can. Oh, hi there. Madoka's sitting on bed. Ma'am? Seems you're doing good, and you're looking at me. I'm just gonna look over here, grab some red stones, and come over and say hi. Hey, boo. We just reach out, touch your... Nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Nurse's logbook 2. It's survivor of the Rugetsu Island incident. Sako kills another girl by lightly nudging her into knee-deep water. God. One item to report today. As before, the issue is with Ayako in room 207. At around 3 p.m., I heard Madoka crying, so I rushed to her room to check on her. When I got there, I found that her pet canary's head had been snipped off with a pair of scissors. Ayako was standing there with a pair of blood-stained scissors in her hand, though there was no question that she was responsible for killing the bird. I told her off as usual, but she just laughed at me. I got no sense that she had any appreciation that what she did was wrong. One thing to say that she can't tell right from wrong, but Ayako's behavior is just too much. I worry about her negative influence on Madoka and the other children, but in accordance with the director's wishes, we are unable to take any effective measures against Ayako's transgressions. What exactly is so special about Ayako that they're willing to just let that slide? Or, I guess, put it in another way. Oh, hey, it's Ayako. I guess to put it in another way, why is it that they feel the need to maintain this sense of order? Like, to make sure that nobody crosses some very weirdly specific lines. No, come on. Oh, why did none of that count? It's unfair. Hi, child. Leave, child. Oh! Hey, boo. Don't worry about specific lines. Those never matter in horror media. Not ever. What was that? Oh, don't worry. It was nothing. Anyway, go back to the mirror. No? Okay. Really hoping I could find something new, but clearly you don't wish for me to have an explorer's spirit. Nurse being called by Ayako. It is Fatal Frame, so it's possible they had to lock her up in order to nail her into a box to drown or get pulled apart by demons. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so we still have this room. How would one go about getting in there? I guess the best thing would be to just take a picture. Oh, wait. There's a noose. Okay, I understand some things now. Oh, well, that's just rude. Damn, that girl had looks that could kill. Hey, Ayako, I'm going in your room. I'm going to touch all your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Makes sense. She keeps Blue Eyes White dragging people around. Oh, cool. A mannequin room. It's everybody's favorite thing. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, God. Wasn't a great shot, but let's see. Oh, hi there. Okay, not great shots, but... Oh, she's having fun, is the problem. Hey. There we go. Goodbye. He is kind of cute, though. See? It's 5. Oh.
あなた誰なの？忘れたの？一緒にいるよ。私がいれば大丈夫。ずっと一緒にいようね。大丈夫だから。
Okay, queer subtext it is. Okay, so she had somebody who was looking after her. We still don't have a name for that specific girl, I don't think. Happy Pride Month, everybody! Here's 2 girls sleeping in the same bed, swearing to protect each other.
Lunar があの島に行ってしまいました。
あの島に。
無理を承知でお願いします。ルカを助けてください。
Obara. That's the name of the doctor for this facility. Oh, hey, it's Shu Nakayama. Okay, so we currently don't have a chimera obscura. So, this is my notepad. What's it doing lying here? His name is Choshiro? Clipping from a newspaper article. Missing girls found alive. The 5 girls who went missing 2 weeks ago were found alive at around 11 p.m. last night. The names of the girls all are as follows. All are 7 years old. Misaki Aso, Tomoe Nanamura, Marie Shinomiya, Madoka Tsukimori, and Ruka Yomotsuki. So Misaki is not part of this group of 5 that we are... Maybe that's something I should be keeping an eye on, because some of the names we're seeing are not popping up in places where we expect. This guy isn't a teenage girl. What's he doing here? He's here to offer a loan. We're not there. Yakuza 4. Wait until Yakuza 4. The girls vanished during the accident-stricken Rogetsu Kagura, leading some to say they were spirited away. They were found in a cavern beneath Haibara Infirmary by Senior Officer Choshiro Kirishima, we're a cop, of Amano-ura Police Department Criminal Affairs Division, who confirmed their identities. The police are focusing their investigative inquiries on the staff of Haibara Infirmary. There's a tape about the incident inside. Phase 3, Choshiro Kirishima. He's the spooky Japanese island palette swap of Cheshire.
あの時
Chorizo. Got it.
神隠しにあったルカたちをこの病院の地下で見つけた。それで全てが終わったと思っていた。だがあの時の5人のうち2人が死んだ。事件は終わっていないのか。
So he's involved in all of this. Okay. Like, been involved. These girls grew up, and so did he, and now he's back. Oh, hi.
霧島さん、これをあの島の人たちはもう咲いてしまっているかもしれない。
Blossomed.
これを使うことがないといいのですが。
さやかさん。
Spirit Stone Flashlight. You can use it to attack ghosts. It stores moonlight. Okay. Okay, we got 2. Where's the other one? Oh, there's 2. Oh, but it's a short blast. So it's fat. Wait for him to get up close. Come on. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, God. Oh. You're mad. You are very mad about this. Come on. Oh, let me through. Let me through. Let me through. Here we go. There we go. Rorschach shot. Use his flashlight. Then he just bashes a ghost in the head with it like Stryker and MK9. Sayaka says they might have already blossomed. What the hell happened to the people on this island? Does it have anything to do with Taibara being here? Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. Camera lens. Equipping a camera lens onto Choshiro will enable him to take photos. You should remove it before fighting raids. And we got a switch upgrade. Huh. Allows you to equip multiple lenses and switch between them. Okay. Handy. Okay, so let's catch up for a second. He's spooked. Nope. Cop attempting to do his job correctly and save lives. Hey, 5 red spirit stones. Game, you're breaking my suspension of disbelief. Let's see. It runs on moon magic. And Sayaka's words were deeply unsettling. Choice of words were deeply unsettling. Give me item. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Now. Warning. Wandering patients. Please take extra care concerning nighttime wanderings of Moonlight Syndrome patients. Not to be confused with Twilight Syndrome. When in charge of night watch, check the phase of the moon. On nights when the moon is full, ensure all locks and security procedures are in place. On nights when the moon is obscured, increase patrol frequency. You know what I really love about playing Fatal Frame and other horror games? There is just no room to talk about anything else except what's going on. Oh, Mr. Clean Cut. This is a young cop with a heart of gold fresh on the beat.
あの時このエレベーターで地下の隠された場所に降りた。ルカたちを見つけた場所。もし灰原がまだこの島に潜んでいるとしたら。
Ah, Sadako. We're just uncovering layers. It's very likely that they are telling a story sequence. I'm not sick. These pythons are. It's very likely we are dealing with like a fun little non-linear storytelling bit. I should check who the writer is for this game. Because if Grasshopper Manufacture is as involved as I think they are, then nothing's gonna really click until the end. Which, of course, has me excited. Like how this building is just vague and ramshackle enough to encompass so many horror locations at once, right? I mean, that's Meiji Restoration era for you. Like, this building was fictionally built in a very specific time where they were starting to convert to new architectural styles, at least new to Japan. So we kind of wind up with some really interesting mishmashes. Also a hospital, of course it is. Don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me. Nah! Rude. Yeah, yeah. Just tell me I can avoid being grabbed if I let go of B. It's like, but here's the thing. I want the item. That was just there so I could get grabbed. Rude. But fine. Well, anything can be a temple for a cult. We played Silent Hill. That is the most likely conclusion. Got a big building with many floors. There's room for a cult. Sagi Hizuki. Huh. Reported symptoms. Female age 6. Reported symptoms include fear of mirrors and memory loss, pointing to prototypical Moonlight Syndrome diagnosis. Symptoms progressing at moderate rate. Scheduled for surgical procedure next week under orders from Director Haibara. Procedure was previously performed on 2 Moonlight Syndrome patients with more severe symptoms, producing no positive results. Now, I'm actually going to load up Moby Games while we're at it, because there's a question that I need to ask myself. Project Zero, Made in the Blackwater, Master Lunar Eclipse. There we go. Because I have to know who worked on this specifically. Gotta know. Overview. No credits. Yeah. Come on. We can do this. Project Zero Fatal Frame series. Oh, there are multiple things on here. Come on, give me credit. No credits. Oh, I just want to know. Anyway, it is hoped that performing this procedure on a patient with relatively mild symptoms will lead to development of a treatment for Moonlight Syndrome. Therefore, all involved are to take detailed notes and make appropriate reports afterwards. Note, the above is confidential. Do not disclose to patients or others. Okay, so I'm looking at it, and Goichi Suda is a co-director and co-writer. So he really does have like his hand in a lot of how the story is told, to a surprising degree. So unfortunately now, I have to expect certain things, and that scares me. It also explains a lot. Neener. Get wrecked. I found out Wikipedia does have a small credits list. Oh. Hi, weird eyeball lady. Oh, split second too late. But now I'm learning that when the ring is blue, that means I got something good in my sights. And I gotta snap that pic. We're now on Suda time. Pretty much. We haven't played a lot of Grasshopper Manufacture games. And we're probably not going to, because the biggest ones are also the ones where I would have to do the most talking. And they're also pretty offensive. And I don't mean that necessarily in a these games are offensive way, but in a there is a tendency to write people who are a very specific kind of vulgar, especially when it comes to Silver Case and some of his earlier works. And I don't really want to say some of the shit that's in those games. Silver Case is really good, and I would recommend it if you're willing to be patient with it, because, oh boy, the conclusion is just so satisfying. They did surgery on me the other day. The other people who got the surgery didn't get better, so I said I didn't want to get the surgery. But the doctor told me it's okay. Since the surgery, it's all red inside my head and I don't like it. My hair fell out too. That made me cry, but when I cried, there was blood in it. But Mama and the doctors say it's okay. My head is red and feels like it's melting. Hurts. Don't like it. Hope the pain melts away soon. Assistant wandering the corridor. Yeah, I gotta play the sequel as well. I was kind of wanting to play Flower Sun Rain before I did that, but getting to the point where I gotta hurry my ass up if I want to get around to that. It's been a couple of years since I finished Silver Case. There we go. Huh. There we go. Iron key. Key is labeled Operation Prep Room. And I now have a map of the infirmary. Okay. Where does it want me to go? Okay, I'm not familiar with this place. Listen, sometimes doctors get bored. Just walk around, doing whatever. Oh, right. I'm starting to remember there were some recommendations because of Rose's appearance the other day. Oh, hi! That we were going to play the My House Doom mod. Excuse me, lady. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Hell yeah. Okay, where are you at? You coming? No, we out here. There you go. You wanna do a thing? Bye. The Doom mod I keep getting suggested a video about by YouTube. Yeah. Like, bro, a third of your patients and staff just got off by a tiny goth girl. Standing by window. You good? You want a cracker? No? Okay. Oh, item. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. A random thought of a horror game where you get a map, and when you open it, it's like, you think this is going to help you, written over it in red letters, and then fade away. Maybe you can go be saving lives somewhere, Dr. Lackadaisical. Right. In recognition of my fruitful research into the workings of the cranial nervous system, I've been assigned to work as an assistant to Dr. Shigeto Haibara at the Haibara Infirmary on Rogetsu Isle. Dr. Haibara is the leading researcher of Moonlight Syndrome, a condition peculiar to the Rogetsu Islands. And now that I'm just sitting here thinking Twilight Syndrome and Moonlight Syndrome, of course Goichi Suda helped write this game. Of course he did. The documents I've read describe Moonlight Syndrome as a composite mental disorder with curious symptoms such as sleepwalking and memory loss. Despite ongoing research, both the cause of the syndrome and the reason for its confinement to the Rogetsu Islands remains unknown. Dr. Haibara is currently working to discover the truth about the condition. He has taken a unique approach to treating Moonlight Syndrome, incorporating the folklore of the islands. Treatments such as musical therapy using the traditional Rogetsu Isle moon sounds are unheard of in conventional psychiatry, probably because they just picked it up off of like a 2 a.m. infomercial. I think Hayabaro's ideas are leading the profession in an exciting new direction. His research may not only cure Moonlight Syndrome, but also help to unlock the mysteries surrounding the effect that memory has on the mind. It's fascinating. I've no doubt that working with Dr. Haibara will be a chance to gain valuable experience that simply can't be found on the mainland. Okay. Let's everybody just ask ourselves, is this all because of some dude's weird experiments? Is that what we're dealing with here? Oh, and there are handprints everywhere. Interesting. So I'm assuming Ayako is allowed to do kind of whatever she wants. We're getting surgeries that don't work. We're getting a lot of behaviors here that really only make sense if you factor in the notion that there is a dude trying to get away with whatever he wants. Nice flashlight effects with the window frame. Yeah, there are a lot of like little neat touches in the Fatal Frame games that just hit right. Like, I don't know what it is. Oh, hi! Hey, dude. Assistant heading to OR. Okay. Okay, fine. Reach out and touch phone. Well. Okay, I saw a potential... oh, yeah. Still there. It's probably the item that the filament in the bottom right is trying to lead me to. But we can't deal with that right now, so goodbye. This drawing right here keeps getting creepier. Hate it. I don't like it. I wish for it to abscond from my sight. Let's see, what else can we find today? It's like, it's such a good face. Because it doesn't look the same. It doesn't look like the same face depending on your distance from it. That's really good. And it sucks. Increases damage dealt to ghosts, that's pretty good. Increases points received from chain shots, increases maximum number of stored spirit points. Huh. Depth would also be good, but I think for now, let's focus on getting more points out of everything. Herbal medicine. Oh, I must there it is. Gimme. 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 Let me get it. Give. No. Let me have the item. There's something in the locker. Here's an article. We delve into the darkness behind the mysterious Rogetsu disappearances. 6 months have passed since the mass disappearances on Rogetsu Isle. With the investigation stalled, I'm starting to think I need to do like an old-timey radio voice. With the investigation stalled, the incident is on the verge of being forgotten. But we have uncovered a sinister history that could be the key to solving the mystery. The bizarre illness Moonlight Syndrome. We first focused our investigation on Moonlight Syndrome, a condition unique to the Rogetsu Islands. According to the medical expert we contacted, it is a type of amnesia with an unusual additional symptoms such as sleepwalking and sufferers acting as though possessed by some force. The disaster of Rogetsu legends returns. Folklorists familiar with the history of the island say that this sickness has long been feared as a plague, so its reach clearly extends beyond the present-day incident into the island's murky past. Legend also tells of a strange incident in which over half the inhabitants of Rogetsu Isle vanished. Moonlight syndrome en masse? What if the Rogetsu disappearances were caused by an endemic outbreak of moonlight syndrome? The island is surrounded by a vast ocean. One doesn't like to linger too long on the fate of those wandering outside, blissfully unaware of their surroundings. Tourism efforts curse the island? Some islanders were opposed to turning the Rogetsu Kagura, a ceremony that was supposed to appease the souls of the dead, into a tourist attraction. Could the real root of this bizarre case be the shallowness of those who tried to turn a sacred ceremony into a commercial spectacle? Death of the last witness. Our only remaining lead was the last living witness to this incident, a young girl. Sadly, she died in the hospital several days ago. Reports say she used her final breath to cry out for her mother. What did this poor girl see on that fateful day? The answer is known only to the now abandoned Rogetsu Isle. Someone really should turn all the faucets on the island on and leave them like that until the whole island drowns back into the sea. Okay, can we still not... Oh, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. Don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me. Nah. Oh, that was worth it. Okay. So, we're already getting signs that capitalism happened and things got worse. Hey, Booze. Alright, what do we got? Come on, give me some items. I know you're out here. Touch me? Woo! I don't know why that cracks me up every time. Just like gently moving my hand back, then just skipping over it. It's a very swiper no swiping. Spectre, no specting. Still some items about, but where? I'm just keeping my eye on the filament in the bottom right. Seems the bed, or the gurney is the most likely location for an item, but... Here we go. Peekaboo. Watch us some hair. Oh, hi! Dang it, get off of me. Okay, I will admit, you probably don't deserve anything that's happening to you, little girl, but I do have to get a chain shot, so... Oh, okay. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I hear you. You're over here somewhere. I know you're there. There you are. Overkill. Exercising spree. I told the doctor I don't like it. It hurts. Tomorrow, more surgery. Making me bad. Surgery, more surgery. Tomorrow, more surgery. I don't like surgery. Hurts. 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 The surgery, it hurts me. Ow, ow, ow. Hurts. 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 Hurts me. Die. Hurts. 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 Dying. Dying. Ow. And it just keeps getting more and more scribbly and scrapply. Reach out and touch hair. Female, age 6. Time of death, 12:32. Circumstances of death. Condition deteriorated severely after second surgical procedure. Patient was tranquilized but suddenly became deranged during the night. Doctor provided immediate emergency treatment to no effect. Patient died soon after. Cause of death, unknown. Possible death due to weakness brought on by sudden worsening of Moonlight Syndrome symptoms. Hey, come back. I got questions. Get over here. Please get over here. I'm doing stupid, silly voices and making jokes because it's the best way for me to actually get through this without pooping myself. Because as it turns out, I'm terrible with jump scares. And yet, bizarrely, I genuinely love horror games. What is the Rogetsu Kagura? Once every 10 years in the month of September, a very important ceremony takes place on Rogetsu Isle, main island of the Rogetsu Island. This is the Rogetsu Kagura. So, Rogetsu Isle is a subset of the Rogetsu Islands. The Rogetsu Kagura is a representation of a means of direct communication between the living and the dead. Its origins are uncertain, but the people of Rogetsu Isle have carried it down through the ages as a way to honor the deceased. A maiden called the Vessel dances herself into a trance to the accompaniment of music played by 5 girls called organs. The dance continues well into the night. Not only the Vessel and the organs wear masks during the Kagura. All those present as observers wear masks and hold candles while watching the ceremony. As the island's most important festival, the Kagura calls those born on Rogetsu Isle home every 10 years. That seems important. They are said to make their journey no matter how far away they live. Once accessible only to such natives, the Kagura was open to visitors 30 years ago and is now the central tourist attraction on the island. Okay.
灰原は祭りの日にこの島に帰っていたのか。神楽はこの島の人間にとって大切なもの。そういえば、今日も祭りの日か。この島から人が消えてなければ。
So there's a potential chance that the island is basically forcing people back. A model of a human head sits atop a medicine case. Brain surgery must have been performed in this place. Which is just so great. Full motion video confirmed. Also drawing done. I am free now. What'd you draw? Haibara's assistant notes number 2. I've been observing cases of Moonlight Syndrome at Haibara Infirmary. The moment I first laid eyes on one of the patients, a ghastly thrill traveled up and down my spine. Hey, Flame Purge. Long time no see. This syndrome is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and in this line of work, I've seen more than my fair share of unusual and disturbing things. Moonlight Syndrome presents symptoms of memory fragmentation along with deterioration of sense of self, resulting in destruction of the sufferer's personality. In advanced stages, it leads to total amnesia and unresponsiveness and is ultimately fatal. But apparently, most patients choose to end their own lives before the symptoms can progress to those awful final stages. Watching as those poor bastards have their memories taken away from them, as they break down and are consumed little by little, it's so horrible one trembles at the sight. I wouldn't wish Moonlight Syndrome on my worst enemy. No one should have to feel themselves slip away into the darkness. Seeing it for myself, I have a renewed sense of urgency regarding my work here. Dr. Haibara is treating Moonlight Syndrome as a special kind of local endemic disease, but he hasn't been able to grasp the nature of the condition or develop a reliable method of treatment or cure yet. His focus is on medication combined with surgical procedures and folk medicine as a means to combat this condition. I'll learn more details about the different kinds of treatment tomorrow. I just hope one of them can be developed into a cure and we can finally wake those people from their nightmare. Small iron key. Okay, where does this lead us? Oh, back across the entryway. Okay, that's not too bad. We've done a lot of good exploring here. Oh, this week's flavor. For those of you that don't know, AJ does a weekly drawing called This Week's Flavor, and there are some fun, bizarre, and relatable images that just kind of hit on something really nice. If you feel like dropping any social links, go for it. Hi, Neckerbob. They're good flavors. And they make me happy to see on my feed. Okay, so what we going to see? No, I didn't. I did see you being an asshole. You gonna do something? Huh? 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 Yeah, that's what I thought. Neener. Damn. I was hoping for a chain, but couldn't get it. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you at. You want to try that again? Ah, out of range. Very rude. Oh, good. Hey, bud. We'll try that again. No? Okay. Oh, to our left, I think. Nope. Goodbye. AJ Kazluki on the bird site, or this same name on Instagram. Hell yeah. Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. I am associated with Haibara Infirmary, and I want to make the truth known about the recent disappearance of those girls. As I was walking in the infirmary grounds, I heard the sounds of children's voices coming from the well. At first, I thought I was hearing things, but the voices became more and more distinct. They weren't just crying as normal children do when they fall or lose sight of their parents in a crowded place. It was an altogether more hollow, terrible sound. It's them, the girls who vanished, I'm sure of it. I can't keep quiet about this anymore. If you don't act now, it'll be too late. Those girls are being consumed even as I write this. I beg you, conduct a search of Haibara Infirmary as soon as possible. So, unethical medical practices and experimentation, capitalism, abandonment of the ethical handling of traditional practices. The whole shebang. This game's got it all. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's one down. Oh, God. Just a hallway of goobers. Dang. Let's just run. Oh, no. Oh, did I die? Did I run out of health? That was a hell of a good death scream. Why is it so hard for me to pay attention to my health? I was looking so closely at the filament. Okay, thankfully. Ooh. Oh, did we lose all of that? Did autosave just not help us out at all? Oh no! Okay. Okay. Alright. So we're just going to skip cutscenes and get a move on. I've learned a lesson. Oh, man. So we lost about... I don't know how much, but...
あの時神隠しにあった
we lost enough.
この病院の
But
近く
thankfully
に
it's a pretty straightforward section.
それで全てが終わったと思っていた。
Damn.
あの時の5人のうち2人が死んだ。
Now I would say the
事件は
problem with
終わ
Fatal
っていな
Frame,
いのか。
which isn't so much a problem with it as it is a problem with me not taking some of its mechanics seriously or not being more observant, is that the lanterns, the ones where you can save, are kind of hard to see at times because I didn't even like accidentally brush up against one that whole time, which normally gives you an autosave. But now I know how this works. One down. So we're just gonna be real good at this now. Whereas before we were bad, now we are good. She blossomed! Okay, where are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be? Yeah, now that I know how it works. Because there's a lot here that, yeah, and I believe it will stay there. Oh, the switch upgrade. There are a lot of little kinks to that particular system. It's like the camera obscura, but it has a lot more invisible downtime, which can be kind of frustrating. You don't really get to see the recharge, so the thing I look out for is those little blue spheres that float around. Because once they draw into you, that's your sign that you can once again hold the right trigger. The only way to get an effect is, unlike the camera obscura, you have to actually hold the right trigger until it charges for as much as you feel you need it to. So it's a different bit of gameplay. It's sort of like how the male character in, I think, 3 was a bit more of a stealth game because he didn't have a camera obscura. Oh, now we have a save. Okay. I guess I just didn't get close enough to it. I bet you It's not going to let us see our autosave. All right, let's head upstairs with our very plodding pace. It's not just the women who are super slow when you are going full sprint. It's the men too, and that's the quality. Men are just naturally more built for stealth, just as women are naturally built for full frontal assaults. That is what Fatal Frame is trying to suggest, yes. Suddenly, Robin's eyes start going RGB light style, just like my keyboard, mouse, and tower. That's not a joke. Yeah. All right. We can do this real good. As I said. Fatal Frame says men aren't smart enough to handle complicated devices like cameras. I mean... Jeez. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh no, I missed you. Damn. Again, I missed you. Very rude. Peekaboo. We've learned a lot just in this playthrough, where we have learned that we need to save. We have learned a completely different combat system that functions mostly the same, but you gotta train your brain very differently. Oh. Is there an item here? Do I remember there being an item? Well, probably not. So, let's go. Wait a minute. That filament went away. That means there is an item. Where? Wait a minute. Oh, can I not? Can I not? It's another one of those... upgrades. I never equipped the camera. There we go. Another one of these dolls. Oh, creepy eyes. Love it. Okay. Oh, there are items in there. Okay. I'm gonna go grab that then. Gotta make sure we stock up as best we can. If they're going to give us a system where we can actually find all the items that we want to grab, I want to make use of it. Or redstones. I really gotta make use of them, huh? Anyway. God, I still don't exactly know what it is about Fatal Frame as a series that gets me. Because until I started playing them on stream a couple of years ago, which is still to this day one of my favorite streaming memories. Operation Prep Room is going to show us where it is, which is on the first floor. Yeah. There's just something about it that hits a little bit different than even Silent Hill, and I would even say, even at its best, there are times where I prefer Fatal Frame over Silent Hill. And I think it has more to do with the fact that while I'm not as engaged with the story of Fatal Frame sometimes, I think the fusion of combat and exploration just hits better for me than it does in Silent Hill, so I can take some downsides in the story being sometimes less interesting, but usually it's gamified just enough to make it feel weirdly comfortable. See, yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. It's like even the puzzles aren't necessarily all that cryptic as the series goes on. Although it definitely starts out pretty cryptic. Up, dude. I already know you don't want anything, so I'm just gonna leave you to it. Oh, but I am just gonna grab this little thing while you're there. Don't mind me. And actually, this has become a series, especially Fatal Frame 5, Made in the Black Water, that has gotten some people into horror games. I've gotten people interested in playing a horror game for the first time because of the stuff they've seen on the stream. And it's because it just plays differently from what you would expect, and it feels good to play, even if it is janky, and maybe because it's janky. It's janky in such a specific way that makes it feel very characteristic. Like, it's a quality that's kind of really hard to put your finger on. Oh, that time I didn't get grabbed. Guess it's random. Gamified in a very straightforward, hyper-concentrated way. You don't have to juggle a lot of inventory, figure out what tool to use. You just have to learn how to use the tool you do have as well as possible. Yeah, I think that's a very fair assessment. It's cut and dry, even in the early games. Because we got through Fatal Frame 1 pretty easily. I needed a guide for part of it because some of it did get a little obscure. I even got stuck here, but there was never a solution that wasn't easy to just look at my tool set and look at my notes to figure out how to puzzle out. Feels like it's a horror game, but also you're watching some indie Japanese horror films steeped in folklore.
Yep.
And actually, that leads me to a point about horror in general. Western media often doesn't really pull from its own culture. It kind of uses other cultures to kind of like make something horrifying. And the best Western horror pulls from its own culture, pulls from its own history, creates something really interesting. Case in point is like a lot of the Jordan Peele movies, the new Candyman. Let's see. It. Hell, a lot of Stephen King is just built out of stuff that Stephen King experienced in his own life. What's that one PS2 Japanese horror game where you just straight up play a Shintoist exorcist, and your weapons are all talismans of stuff? Kuon. Yep, that is absolutely Kuon. And it's a game that I would love to afford and play on the channel all the way through, 100% it. It ain't cheap. Same mistake. If one day we can put up drives to get different, weird, expensive-ass rare games, I would love that. Then maybe afterwards we can auction them off. For charity purposes. Because I don't think I could really deal with having a game that's like $1,000 in my house. Could I take care of it perfectly well? Probably. Should I be the one taking care of it perfectly well? Probably not. But I do think it's really good to just do some of these games. Maybe do some long play, no commentary stuff just for the hell of it. Separate from all this. Okay, we're almost caught up. Meanwhile, Scarlet Hollow's going on. You know what the real terror is? Company towns. Also, freaky ghost monsters. Which, you know what? Company towns are a very real, terrifying thing in North America. So, good on them. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me now. Come on. Yeah. Okay, we're still not there yet. There you are. Whee! Which reminds me, I have some first appearances of some characters in Spider-Verse to make sure those are well bagged and boarded. Ooh. Hell yeah. Most cursed location ever, a soul-crushing pit of accumulated human despair where the air is thick and with sorrow. The company store. Right. No, come back, I want a picture. I want to take neat pics. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. Yeah, you'll want to watch the replay for this. But don't worry, I accidentally died here. So we're kind of replaying some segments for a minute. We're catching up, though. In fact, it's going pretty smoothly, all told. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to skip some stuff. All you really need to know is that we're kind of learning a little bit more about the Rogetsu Kagura, the performance that goes on. And we're also learning about the fact that Dr. Hayabara, who runs this infirmary, which seems to be a separate location from everywhere else we've been visiting, but not by much. Like, I think it's just a different bit. Whoops. He's been running experiments on a bunch of girls. Which, you know, great. Love that. That's locked. Now we're going to head on back. Making my way downtown. Okay, I think there was a fight in here as well on my way out, not just my way in. Oh yeah, pop-up warning. Here it comes. Eclipse. Boom. Aw. Couldn't chain that well, but that's fine. Hello. Try me again. See what happens. Oh. Oh, he messed with me. I don't like that. I don't like it. There we go. I saw, but you won't. After I keep flashing this light in your eyes. Well played. I wonder if the informer's report was the assistant. Could also be that the assistant took care of the informant by some means. This guy got a hold of it. Of that note before it could actually be sent somewhere effective. Alright, so this is where we died. Hello, and goodbye. Okay, they're going to come from anywhere. I'm going to do that. Behind me. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, she comes. Double kill. Did you see is when the doc took out the informant then? It seems... That's a distinct possibility. Gotta wonder. And then, Ibarra. Okay. Got to find a way to get down there. We'll figure it out. Okay, we're caught up now. 1 second. Saving. Yeah, so I think there's definitely like okay. This is something I'm kind of surprised by with this game. Give me. Oh, hi there. These people are not happy. Oh, hi. Who else wants some? Oh, you're wearing a mask. Okay, that's why you look so freaky. Goodbye. Just slowly creeping through the wall at you. It's all good. Okay, you haven't been... Maybe there's a way in here finally. Yes! So... There usually isn't... like, that extra layer going on in Fatal Frame games. And, kind of... These segments are Luigi's Mansion to me. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Increases damage dealt to ghosts. I want to improve my recharge time. That's what I want to work on. I just need 3 more stones. So the thing that gets me is that most other Fatal Frame games don't really have any sort of conspiracy going on, except within, like, whatever cult we're dealing with. This is the first one that makes me think that, like, they're adding this extra layer. Like, we're not just dealing with the underworld. We're dealing with somebody who took advantage of the tradition in order to perform his own experiments. That he may have had some sort of goal in, like, treating this illness, but also he gets to experiment on people and doesn't really care about their well-being if it leads him through his pursuit of whatever it is. And we don't know what it is yet. That's a bit unique to me. Moonlight syndrome in the moon. In mild cases of moonlight syndrome, patients start to lose fragments of their memories and tend to sleepwalk. Neither of these symptoms is especially uncommon and may even occur together, but it is the effect of the phase of the moon on moonlight syndrome patients that makes it very difficult from such other conditions. Patients stabilize when the moon waxes and is full, but tend to seek out the moonlight and wander at night. When the moon wanes, they become frightened and unstable. Hence, the condition we could now call moonlight syndrome was originally known as moonlust or night walking, names still used in superstitious contexts. In severe cases, patients lose almost all of their memories and are attracted to windows and rooftops, giving the appearance of being led by the moonlight. They bathe happily in it, as if having their lost selves return to them, albeit for a fleeting, unsustained moment. Patients who lose their memories will start looking toward the moon without fail. Symptoms like this may occur in individual psychiatric cases, but it is difficult to satisfactorily explain their simultaneous emergence in multiple patients. The condition is unique to the Rogetu Islands, so it may have some connection with the climate or beliefs of these islands. Neat. Okay, what else can we find? Kinda don't love that I can't see my item nearby filament whenever I'm in flashlight mode. Because I would really like to just wander around in first person and call it good. But you know what? We got two options. We can... Ooh, this will take us to... Yes, the reception area. We could pick up that item we've been missing for a while. Hi there. Nurse placing wooden card. Oh. Wooden card, you say? Well, I'll just take it. Waning moon. Huh. I recognize that style of card. And let's just... sacred water. And it looks like we got everything here, except... Boop. Oh, that wasn't right. Okay, I gotta do this correctly. There we go. The doll's curse has been lifted. I feel like these have been getting more detailed. I hate that. Also, it is a gimmick I frickin' love. Just the creepy face that gets superimposed over your screen. It happens a lot, but it's weirdly funny. Maybe funny isn't the right word. It's the kind of fear that makes you laugh. Oh. Now we're kind of able to appreciate. Oop. Hide it before the director finds out. Huh. He has handprints all over him. And it looks like good reason to go back. It's cute. The cutest kind of jump scare. Yeah, because it's like... Gotta get ready for pain. I mean, work. Have a good one, all. Thank you for coming by, Necrobot. I hope things treat you well. Oh, dang. This ain't where we need to go. Okay. My dude, Chorizo. Spooky face on the screen. Yeah, pretty much. We're able to appreciate the moonbeams coming through the window now because they have purpose. Ugh, okay, fine. Who's gonna jump at me when I answer the phone? Ibarra assistance notes. The days pass, and our efforts to treat Moonlight Syndrome continue. Dr. Haibara's treatment methods have shown some positive results, but they're starting to lose what basis they had in medical science and are increasingly muddled with superstition and folklore. Ooh. He's putting more and more emphasis on his own ideas and the legends of the island. Frankly, I doubt the efficacy of such methods. I've never seen such treatments applied to a neurological condition. In particular, the macabre apparatuses he uses are unlike anything I've ever seen used at any other hospital. What I find more disturbing, though, is the bizarre terminology used in this hospital. They are not standard medical terms. For instance, intermediate stage Moonlight Syndrome patients present symptoms where they fear their own reflection in mirrors of water, or in mirrors or water. In the folklore of Rogetu Isle, this phenomenon is referred to as budding. The patients may be seeing their own faces reflected as something entirely different. Whatever the nature of the symptom, I wish they would call it a hallucination or a phobia. Rather than use a proper medical term, this superstitious budding word is used by the infirmary staff on a daily basis. Apparently, patients who see a budded face, visible only to themselves, also bud. Hey! This kind of goes back to some earlier comments, so we'll keep a pin in that for a second while we go through this note. Then there's blossoming. I don't know the specifics of this symptom, but I have seen the color drain from people's faces at the mere mention of the word. From the sound of it, I doubt it has anything to do with botany. They say that those who see the faces of people with severe cases of Moonlight Syndrome resonate with them and become afflicted with the syndrome themselves. Is this budding? Whatever the name for it, how is it even possible for a neurological condition to be transmitted? Before coming here, I wouldn't even have entertained such a possibility, but Moonlight Syndrome may somehow be contagious. On top of all this, I've been asked to make preparations for a rite to be held tomorrow. What kind of procedure it is, I don't know. How did it come to this? The whole affair has left me sick at heart. Starting to seem more and more like the assistant is the informant. The light for the director's office is lit. There's someone in there. Oh, hi! Whoa! Excuse me. This is not the smartest move. Just hold it in place like this. But we're doing it because I'm a fool. Right. Where you gonna come from? Where you gonna come from? There you go. Aw. Okay, let's scoot you up a little bit more forward. No. Fine. That's not gonna work. Hey. He fell into the wall. Okay. You gonna die. Okay. I think that's a good distance. Bye! Alright. And he should be gone. So. We now have a little bit more information on what those people meant earlier by losing their memories, by not wanting to look at faces. It's quite possible that the girl who locked herself in the room was just trying to avoid seeing other people's faces. I bet you if we got in there, engraved box, being held closed by some sort of mechanism. It's engraved with a waxing moon and a waning moon pattern with 2 slots visible. Well, would ya look at that. Okay, so we have, let's see, 1 of the cards. And so it seems a lot of this really does boil down to, hey, another one of these. A lot of this does boil down to a specific series of symptoms that are like that are being accurately described each time by people who know and don't know what the hell is going on, which is kind of fascinating. There we go. I was wondering where this was. Hey, that's the amount we needed. Let's see. Recharge. The quicker we can recharge, the more times we can hit. Gotta get our charge on. Now we also have a whole thing about, honestly it makes me think of how the dancing plague could have had some psychological factors, and oh dang, a horror game based on that would be something. Ooh, yeah. I love that idea. Props to this game for challenging stereotypes and letting the dude have the moon powers. Right. World's creepiest rhythm game. Ooh. But okay, wait. That's Haibara? The Haibara that we've been seeing is a lot younger. What is going on? And again, we've also been seeing plenty of people who appear as younger versions of themselves in very specific situations, so maybe that's less surprising. Kind of seeing people... Ooh. Hello. Boop. Still a creepy face. Love it. God, it is so hard to like keep my head together with all this because there's just enough going on. For the game where you're trying to miss beats but can't, or it gets harder to trip yourself up. Notes just land conveniently on the button you're trying to hit in order to miss a beat. Notes shift to make you hit the beat. The music shifts its tempo just to match your rhythm. That would actually be like ridiculous. Let's see. I come from an esteemed lineage of head ceremonial priests bearing the honored name of Haibara. Huh. I am also the medicine man of this island, and as such have come face to face with this condition known in the modern vernacular as Moonlight Syndrome. In establishing an institution to research and treat Moonlight Syndrome, I have exploited the benefits of medical science while still upholding the teachings of my ancestors. You sure about that? I believe it is my mission to research this baffling syndrome using a fusion of modern science and ancient tradition, as has been described. Once, the people of Rogetsu Isle used their own means, befitting of their time, to delve into the nature of mind and soul. The masks of the Kagura were one such means. By wearing the mask and hearing the music, the vessel loses herself. The organs masks allow them to keep their beat steady. The wearing of masks stimulates various different parts of the human brain. This is a fascinating phenomenon that science alone cannot explain. Masks truly are a powerful method to explore the potential of the brain. They open a door for us to explore new territories. And so came to be the true form of the Rogetsu Kagura, the rite of descent. And there it is. This rite provides us with a means to dive into the abyss of the mind. However, the rite of descent has been forbidden ever since it brought disaster to Rogetsu Isle. Did the rite of descent cause the Day of Tranquility? The legends that tell of this disaster are terrifying, but in order to conquer Moonlight Syndrome, we must be brave enough to step over taboo boundaries. The moon eclipses but once every 10 years. We cannot let this chance escape us. Time is a commodity we sadly lack. Okay. So, we learned a lot here. We're now finding out that maybe this guy is experimenting on people because he feels he needs to go through extreme measures in order to solve it. That scared the crap out of me, and I still pulled it off. Seeing Leland Palmer's weird, sad dance in my mind. Oh my god. I need to watch Twin Peaks again. I am desperate in my search to find my box set. Because I have the return, but I don't know where my season 1 and 2 box set are. Oh, I don't like that static. Assistant behind fence. You want to push a button for me while you're apparating over there? No? Asshole. Okay, looks like there's nothing else here, so. Okay, why did you make that noise? Wait up. I could reach out and grab that, right? The box opened when the waxing and waning moon cards were inserted. Okay, I would... Okay. I would prefer to be able to deal with the inventory myself, to actually mix and match and place these items in there. That's very gamey, and it feels good to me. It's nice and crunchy. It's probably better that I don't, but I want it. Anyway, we have 438951. What does that mean? Jotted that down. Oh, okay. I guess I'm jotting some notes. By 7 days makes the new moon full. Ah. +1 is the key to the square as well. Figure out the memo's code. Okay. So we have 438951 and 3 dashes for empty slots. Now, 271 seems to be the most likely conclusion, but because like they've done this before. They've done this in the very first Fatal Frame with a number puzzle that required you to like take each mention of any sort of numerical reference seriously and literally. Fortunately, I don't know where there is a place to punch in a code. Twice 7 days makes a new moon full, +1 is the key to the square as well. See, I really do think that the actual words don't matter all that much. Oh dang, we're at 8 o'clock. God, as soon as like I just hit my groove with this game, I completely lost track of time. I need to set my timer up one of these days so that I can keep an eye on it. So I'm going to move a little bit ahead. We'll go slightly over time. Not too long. I'm going to double check my map. Okay, we have a save point. We can move our way that way. Ah. Reference room. Back door. And honestly, since we don't know what we're doing, it might be a good opportunity for me to, like, take time out. Ooh. Poorly cast shadow. and let ourselves call it good for the day. I have the notes written down. I have it at the ready for next time. There we go. And I want to check one thing before we're done. That's the trade menu. Oh, dang. We actually have the ability to purchase the Hozuki Doll's Note. Before I do that, I'm going to, like, double check later whether or not... Oh, yeah. Whether or not it's worth doing the one time. Because we have plenty of points. Like, I'm actually pretty proud of my score right now. But we're past 8. It's time to chill. This is a very fun game. I'm so glad that we get to play it. I'm excited for more. And I hope y'all are too, because this is just... It's a good time. Turn down my mic instead of the game audio. Okay, let's try this again. I've been Robin Anderjack without a C, and I will be so for the foreseeable future. We'll be back on Monday. Let's see. Yeah, if you want to support the channel, follow, subscribe, click the notification bell, check out my link tree at Anderjack without a C. It would help me out a lot. I'm hopefully going to be doing this more often with a bunch of different games. We'll see how well that works. But until next time, get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up, be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone. Bye, everybody.